It appears to be another fun day down at Haulover Inlet where everybody's out in force and having a good time, kind of like this crew right here who's pretty excited to see the cameras. Welcome back guys, it is your boy Broncos Guru, and it's this week's episode of Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet, Miami, Florida, down with our boy Wavy Boats on the inlet grabbing the images. Normally this would be the point we'd go ahead and dive into that first round and switch over to our first contestant, but you know what? These guys have turned into our first contestant. As you can tell here, things are starting to go wrong in the inlet. These guys decided they were going to take a low freeboard deck boat out of Haulover, and things went wrong fast. As you can tell, they've taken several waves over the bow, and well, unfortunately this boat is starting to go down. Now most boats are foam filled to some extent, which means they really won't sink. As we'll see proven by this boat here, that'll still maintain some form of buoyancy even though it's containing a ton of water inside of the vessel. These guys right here actually are staying pretty calm to be in this situation. Nobody had a life jacket on. They're all actually going ahead and doing this now, but you know, it's still a rough situation, and I'm kind of wondering if this is not a rental boat. Based on the way these guys came out of the inlet with the ladder still down, having a good time, I think they probably do not own this vessel, and they're probably going to have a little bit of explaining to do when they get back in. But they really are in need of help here, so we're going to need somebody to call it in.
Mayday, we got a boat taking on water here. This is Wavy Boats at the Haulover Inlet jetty. Boats taking on a lot of water at Haulover Inlet. I'm at Haulover Inlet on east side. We got a boat that's taking on a lot of water. It's full of people and it's going down. Tim, move a little bit to the right. Thank you. We got a towboat out here right now. They just showed up on the scene.
Towboat does arrive on the scene. It is determined that the Coast Guard's not needed to come out and rescue these guys at this point because Towboat's going to take care of the job. But here you can tell they're getting these guys off the vessel pretty fast, and this one becomes a tough one right here because typically what Towboat would do in a situation like this is try and strap the boat up to where they can pull it back out and let the boat self-drain. But of course a boat like this does not drain overboard. It only drains into the bilge, and then one small bilge pump, as you can see working here, has to drain this boat back out. So they have to use a different technique than they would typically use on like a center console or something, where they would get this thing up on plane a little bit and let the boat self-bilge itself out. Here they're actually having to do this in reverse, where they're going to do this with the vessel in reverse and let water come out over the bow of the vessel. This really is a pretty wild scene, and these guys did get pretty lucky that Towboat was so close by. What I'm being told though is Towboat's always close by in Haulover. It appears that there's things that go on all the time. Yep, they're still waving to the camera. Not quite as excited to see the camera this time, I can tell, but Towboat's always close to Haulover just to help out in these kind of cases. You can tell this bilge pump right here is working overtime, and absolutely Towboat's going to have to get these people off their vessel so they can actually have some working room, because they're going to have to manually pump this boat out as well. And just in case you guys didn't already figure this out, this first round's absolutely going to go to Haulover Inlet. But the problem is Haulover went for the knockout blow. It's not often we see this in the first round where Haulover literally knocks the boat out. The boat is powerless, the boat basically sank, and that just basically would be the same as in a boxing match in real life. What happens here? This is a TKO in the first round, and Haulover's actually going to go ahead and win this episode. Thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, be sure to check out our other channels. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all this epic footage down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And our newest channel, Miami Boat Ramps, that focuses on all the craziness that happens at the boat ramps down in Miami. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button.